90 Day Fiancé star David Toborowski is all smiles while showing off his expensive new purchase and his astonishing weight loss progress. David from Arizona is a 56-year-old man who found love in Thailand during a rough phase of his life. David fell for the 24-year-old Annie and brought her to the U.S. even though he had money problems and no place to stay. In under less than a decade, David and Annie live luxuriously as they've managed to turn their life around. David has a new job in the US, and he's also looking so much different now. David posted a photo of himself holding his brand new iPhone 16 Pro Max. As he posed in his classy-looking bedroom, fans couldn't help but notice how slim and young David looked in the pic. David wore an all-black outfit with a polo shirt and shorts and joked, "I am so excited our iPhone 16 Pro Max came in today, and hopefully the camera will take off 20 ilbs" in his caption. In the comments, a fan asked, "Looking good. Look like you lost so much weight." And David replied, "I am trying, but I have my ups and downs." It appears David is being coy about his weight loss journey. His photo shows that he's slimmed down a lot since his last weight loss update, but David could have a goal that once he reaches, he will reach out to fans to talk about it. David used to be overweight when he was married to his first wife. His divorce after almost 21 years took him on a downward spiral as David even got a stroke. This led to David losing oodles of weight. David did not reveal whether he underwent surgery for it. David slowly gained most of the weight he'd lost. This time, the wake-up call happened when David was unable to climb a mountain in Thailand. He decided he needed to take charge of his health if he wanted to live longer. David dropped a total of 70 pounds, though eating better and exercising. Apart from losing his extra pounds, David has also gotten procedures done to his face, such as microblading, which gives him a youthful appearance thanks to his new eyebrows. David often jokes that he wants to be called Papa and not Grandpa by his son. David's weight loss transformation is the result of his wanting to spend a long, happy life together with Annie. Thousands of fans thought the couple weren't the right fit because of their age gap and David's poor financial decisions. In 2024, David is a changed man. He has a brand new real estate career and can gift Annie a Mercedes as a push present. He's even planning to get a bigger house. David's weight loss confirms how serious he is about proving his critics wrong. He works hard, both at work and in his personal life. 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way star Yazan Abu Harira is married to a woman named Lena after his messy breakup with Brittany Banks. Yazan and Brittany were one of the most talked about couples in Season 2 because of the controversial nature of their relationship. Yazan and Brittany had met through his sister who lived in the US above Brittany's mother's apartment. While Brittany was moving to Jordan to marry Yazan, she had not told him she was still married to her ex-husband. Meanwhile, Yazan's family expected a traditional Muslim woman as their daughter-in-law. Brittany made no effort to learn more about Yazan's culture or respecting his parents. Yazan's family even took offense to Brittany's racy social media posts. When Yazan refused to end his relationship with Brittany, he was kicked out of his parents' house and fired from his job. Yazan even stayed on the street for 2 days. Despite the differences, Brittany and Yazan were together in the finale. Brittany was making plans to bring Yazan to the US and was going to file his K-1 visa. However, things ended soon after, and Yazan ended up romancing Lulu, aka Lena. Yazan expertly hid his girlfriend's real identity from fans on social media when he first started talking about her. Yazan referred to Lena as Lulu and commented, "I love you so much, Bivy," in December 2020, even though the show had yet to confirm his split with Brittany. Lulu used her own Instagram account to reply, "I love you" to her partner. By January 2021, bloggers like 90 Day Themilanadidway had shared pictures to reveal what Lulu looked like. By April 2021, Jasmine informed his Instagram followers that Lena was his girlfriend and his fiancée. Jasmine was accused of cheating on Brittany with Lena, but he insisted that he had met her after his split with Brittany. Jasmine had never met Lena face-to-face by then. They only ever spoke to each other via FaceTime. During his interview on 90 Day, Bears All, Jasmine bragged about how he was with Lena 24 hours a day. He felt like he was living with her even though he lived in Jordan, and she was in the US. Jasmine was featured in an episode of 90 Day Diaries in July 2021, where he announced he was getting married. Lena was just 21 years old when he got engaged to her. She lived in Tennessee but had her roots in Jordan. Jasmine knew that Lena wouldn't have been able to move to Jordan for him because she wanted to focus on her education. Jasmine's father, who wanted to murder his son for dating Brittany on 90 Day Fiancé, accepted Lena and gave Jasmine his blessings. It was certain that Jasmine had found his forever person in Lena, and there was no going back now for the Jordanian man. Jasmine had shared his wedding invite with his Instagram followers, which revealed his big day was coming soon. Jasmine informed his fans that his wedding was taking place on July 8, 2021, at his house. Since the wedding was happening in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic, only limited family members were allowed to be part of the ceremony. Jasmine never wanted to reveal his wife's face to the world, but pictures of his wedding were leaked online after the ceremony. Jasmine looked elated to have finally married his dream woman, who also ticked the right boxes when it came to what his family expected from him. By December 2021, Jasmine was hinting at having a baby. Jasmine posted a blurry, filtered video with his young wife. He revealed his new look with his long hair, while he now seemed to be okay with sharing pictures of his wife with his fans. Jasmine posted an ultrasound picture with the name Lena Abuguerrera written on it, dated November 25, 2021. This confirmed that Lena was pregnant. He welcomed his first child together with Lena in May 2022. Jasmine called his baby his Eid gift and revealed that his baby's full name was Juliana Jasmine Ziyad Abuguerrera. In November 2022, Jasmine confirmed he had moved to the US. He shared a picture of him holding a baby stroller and exclaimed that he was living his best life. Jasmine still doesn't post any pictures of Lena on his feed, but he does share cute memories of him being a dad with his baby Juliana. In July 2024, Jasmine revealed that he had launched a business of his own. Jasmine was involved in his father's fish business back home in Jordan, but he now shared a new logo of a business called Fish Tent by Abu Jasmine. 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? Star Jasmine Pineda and her rumored boyfriend Matt Branna's current relationship status is surprising. Jasmine from Panama was a single mom working as a teacher when Gino Palazzolo met her. Jasmine's friend had created a profile for her on a website for sugar babies, and Gino, who sought young women out to take them on paid dates, liked the Panamanian woman. Gino let Jasmine down when she found out he had sent her racy photos to an ex-girlfriend. Jasmine still accepted Gino's proposal, and they got engaged in December 2020. Jasmine came to the US in early 2023. She was upset with Gino because he had made a mistake in her son's immigration process. Gino promised Jasmine he would get her green card as soon as possible so she would go to Panama, but he kept stalling it. Jasmine also claimed that Gino was addicted to watching adult content, because of which she was getting his attention in bed. Gino and Jasmine were last seen together in the Hiei Season 8 tell-all. However, Gino and Jasmine had already split by then, since the reunion was filmed in February 2024. Jasmine hasn't shared details of her new man on social media, but it was 90 Day Fiancé blogger 90 Day Fiancé Update who first revealed all details about Jasmine's relationship to fans. On May 22, 2024, the blogger shared that Jasmine had been kicked out by Gino after he allegedly caught her cheating. At the time, the blogger did not reveal Matt's name or his photographs, but they mentioned that Jasmine had met the man at Planet Fitness in Belleville, Michigan in November 2023. They claimed that Jasmine had been living with the man since Juno asked her to leave in December 2023. The blogger decided to keep the man's full name and photos private until the news was publicly confirmed, since Gino is under NDA and won't talk about it. Interestingly, the post has been liked by Jasmine from her official Instagram page. One day later, the blogger decided to reveal who Jasmine's alleged new man was. They revealed that his name was Matt and that he was a struggling actor. Matt goes by Bran Matei on Instagram, and he is Romanian-American. Jasmine and Gino did not get to spend their first Valentine's Day as a married couple together. Jasmine had received a Valentine's Day surprise gift from a mystery person who sent her a greeting card along with a teddy bear. Jasmine told him that he was being missed and that she was looking forward to their next adventures together. In May 2024, Jasmine started acting a little bolder on social media. She had posted a TikTok where she was accompanied by a mystery man in a car. Jasmine referred to him as her Chihuahua in the clip posted by 90dayfiance.news. When 90 Day Fiance Update revealed that Jasmine had been cheating on Gino, they also provided proof of Jasmine and Matt living together. A photo that Matt has now deleted from his Instagram had shown the same breakfast items, plates, and dining table that Jasmine had posted about on her page. The source who spoke to the blogger confirmed that some of the pictures Jasmine had posted of herself in the last year were clicked in Matt's living room and bedroom. Jasmine was promoting a fashion brand while wearing lingerie and lying on Matt's bed. Jasmine's biggest complaints when it came to Gino were about him being stingy and not giving her attention. Jasmine, who often proved how sexual she was when she talked about her bedroom adventures boldly on camera, was being deprived of physical touch by Gino. Jasmine also saw how excited Gino was around a dancer he had met at a strip club for his bachelorette party. Jasmine felt jealous, and there was a reason why Gino had not told her about the strip club visit. Gino was keeping secrets from Jasmine, like the lip gloss she discovered in his car. Jasmine felt Gino was purposely avoiding going to work to just sit at home and play fantasy football. He was also delaying her green card process after messing up with her kids' visas. She might have started off as friends with Matt and slowly developed a connection. Jasmine was finding it difficult to make friends in Michigan. Perhaps the gym was the only place where she could spend time without worrying about her marriage. Matt may have impressed Jasmine in ways that Gino never did. He seems to be a lot younger than Gino, although they seem to share a resemblance. Matt is also from the entertainment industry, and Jasmine, wanting to have a pageant career, may have seen it as beneficial to date him. Matt makes Jasmine feel special by sending her flowers and gifts when she is feeling low. The fact that she has lived with him for almost a year now suggests Jasmine and Matt don't fight the way she did with Gino when she screamed, yelled, and constantly cried on TV. Jasmine can be quite high maintenance, and Gino was well aware of it. It was why he decided to control her spending habits once she made it to the US. Jasmine was also invested in changing things about herself which didn't need to be changed. She'd even spent her wedding dress money on getting butt implants. In August 2024, Kiki and Kibitz found Matt's Facebook profile. There, Matt was spotted on the marketplace where he was selling a few things, such as his 2020 Cadillac 5 Premium Luxury Sedan 4D for $20,000, and even Jasmine's used boots. Moreover, Gino has recently been spending a lot of time with a woman he refers to as his bestie in his IG stories. While fans first wondered if the woman was Gino's new girlfriend after he dumped Jasmine, Kiki and Kibitz spoke to the woman, who revealed she was not Gino's love interest on 90 Day, The Single Life. However, the woman is Matt's ex. They broke up in 2018 and Gino had reached out to the woman after seeing Jasmine posting romantic comments on Matt's Instagram posts. Gino met the woman, and they became friends. Interestingly, in September 2024, Jasmine has been dropping several clues about her possibly having gone back to Gino. Jasmine first posted a picture of herself at a restaurant where she was wearing a shirt with the word wife on it. Jasmine had previously posted a photo of her with Gino when she was wearing the same sweatshirt. When this sparked engagement rumors between her and Matt, Jasmine revealed the rings she had on were her wedding bands. Jasmine was spotted without the rings after her split with Gino in December 2023. Does this mean Jasmine and Gino have resolved their differences? 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days star, Tiger Lily Taylor is revealing how she can afford her rich lifestyle after being accused of chasing clout. The 41-year-old Texas woman features in Season 7 of the 90 DS spin-off with Adnan Abdel Fattah from Jordan. Tiger Lily and Adnan have a 19-year age gap. Tiger Lily and Adnan met on Instagram and got married 4 months later on the day they saw each other in person for the first time. Tiger Lily's been shamed for accusing her ex-husband of being controlling when Adnan even decides how she dresses. Everything about Tiger Lily's lifestyle on the show screams rich, from her designer clothes and shoes to her getting glammed up in business class with her beauty team, and she's finally revealing how she manages to do it. During a recent Q&A, Tiger Lily was asked, "Are you still rich?" by a curious follower. She replied that for her, riches are about having good health, children, family, and loved ones. "So grateful and thankful I have that," she added. Tiger Lily revealed that she feels blessed to have jobs that she enjoys. Tiger Lily stressed on how she'd managed to accumulate the wealth that helps support her expensive taste. She revealed that she just doesn't have one job as revealed on the show. Apart from being a certified handwriting expert, Tiger Lily also does a few other things on the side. However, most of Tiger Lily's financial freedom comes from her investments. Tiger Lily spoke about her first marriage on the show. She revealed that she got married to her baby daddy when she was 31. Her ex-husband, named Darren Taylor, gave Tiger Lily everything she wished for. She had the latest clothes and the trendiest bags to flaunt, but at the time, her ex-husband didn't allow Tiger Lily to have any friends. She craved love and friendship, but Tiger Lily felt like she was trapped in a golden birdcage. Her divorce took 4 long years, and now her 2 sons are well taken care of. 90 Day Fiancé viewers assumed that Tiger Lily was receiving alimony from her rich ex, but she reminded them that Texas courts rarely award alimony. It meant that Tiger Lily was working hard to make money and lavishly raise her kids. However, Tiger Lily also didn't make the right financial decision by marrying Adnan without having discussed their finances or a prenup. She thought it was a weird thing to do, and may have been convinced that Adnan was rich since he shows off his own designer wardrobe and fancy cars on Instagram. Adnan could have managed to pay for the grand wedding on 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days because he wanted to convince Tiger Lily that he was rich. Adnan could have used Tiger Lily to come to America. She thought he was a man who wouldn't sit still at home and depend on his wife to feed him. But Adnan may have played a long game. It's been a year since Adnan and Tiger Lily got married. It remains to be seen if Adnan has a job or if Tiger Lily will have to find more income streams to take care of him. Big Ed Brown from 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, was caught acting erratically with mystery women just a few hours before calling off his engagement with Portia Raymond. Ed is infamous for his history of dating younger women. When he first appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, he dated Rose Vega, a single mom 31 years younger than him. After Rose, Ed became engaged to Liz Woods, another young single mom who was 28 years his junior. After ending his relationship with Liz just a few weeks before their wedding, Ed proposed to Portia after only a 24-hour romance. Big Ed and Portia's relationship ended as quickly as it began. The 59-year-old reality star had a change of heart and chose to call off the engagement. A recent update from People reported that the owner of a popular New York restaurant called Robbie's shared some interesting details about Ed's latest breakup. The owner, Louis Sell, confirmed that Ed had been at his restaurant just hours before announcing his split from Portia. Louis noted that Ed had girls taking pictures with him all night. It was a scene, adding that the 90 Day Fiancé cast member took pictures with everyone. Ed's latest publicity stunt isn't surprising in the least. He has always enjoyed being the center of attention. It's possible that when Ed spent the night taking pictures with various women, he realized that he didn't want to commit to just one. He may have discovered that he's still quite popular and could easily date multiple women. Despite Ed being close to 60, some women enjoy his company and sense of humor. Perhaps his ever-growing celebrity status affected his decision to end his latest relationship and have more freedom to enjoy himself without feeling tied down by a commitment. Staying single is probably best for Ed and his potential partners. Over the years, he has hurt every woman he has dated. When Ed first met Rose, he implied she was unattractive and made her shave her legs. He complained about her breath and made her feel gross. Ed did something similar with Liz, making her feel insecure about her weight and pushing her to get into better shape. Ed's hypocritical personality is why he doesn't deserve a partner, so it's good that he broke up with Portia, saving her from a sad life with him. Ed's latest behavior could indicate his new engagement was a publicity stunt. He is no stranger to drawing attention and surprising people. In the past 5 years, Ed has nearly set himself on fire, attempted to sell NFTs, created fart jars, and engaged in numerous other controversies. He consistently stirs up the pot to generate more clicks and engagement. Ed's latest split may have just been a ploy to attract more attention. He may have used Portia to increase likes and comments on his different social media accounts, or even to return to 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? Star Liz Woods finally reacted to Big Ed Brown's failed engagement with Portia Raymond and is getting help from a shocking cast member. Liz is a 32-year-old single mom who was engaged to the 59-year-old Big Ed Brown in Season 8. Big Ed broke Liz's heart by calling off their wedding. Liz found it difficult to move on, but it's now been a year that she's been together with boyfriend Jason Zuniga. Liz might not have expected Big Ed getting engaged to a fan he met just 24 hours prior at an event. Liz did not have anything to say about Big Ed's engagement news when fans heard about the happy news, but now that Big Ed is single again, she has an opinion. Liz posted an Instagram story showing her rolling her eyes with an "I told you so" expression on her face. She seemed to have screen-recorded the clip during a video call with Lauren Brovarnik, who also posed with her finger on her chin in a thinking pose while she tried hard to hide her grin. Liz captioned her post, "Waking up on a Monday morning, I'll lie too." Liz and Lauren were letting their expressions speak their thoughts. They wanted to tell fans that their friendship is so strong that they don't need words to be able to emote to each other. Monday morning was when Big Ed told his followers that his engagement with the 29-year-old Portia was over. Big Ed called it an impulsive decision. He said it was too soon for him to have proposed, and it wasn't what he wanted. It was easy to see that Big Ed had faked an engagement for attention. He was perhaps angling for a new spin-off with Portia. Lauren has a longtime feud with Big Ed. He had called her a bottom feeder after Lauren admitted he was her most loathed cast member. Big Ed also commented on how Lauren made her relationship with Alexei Brovarnik appear perfect when it wasn't. He had accused her of being a chauvinist when he wanted to accuse her of hating men. Liz now revealing that she and Lauren are such good friends should scare Big Ed. Liz is growing her army of supporters, and it involves people who have been wronged by Big Ed. Liz usually doesn't shy away from throwing shade at Big Ed. Several times, she had rubbed her happiness in Big Ed's face by telling the world how Jason was an upgrade. Liz not giving her opinion, although discreetly, about her ex-fiancé getting engaged was a little unexpected. However, Liz has done it all over again. She has shown Big Ed his place. Liz thinks Big Ed doesn't even deserve a reaction to his publicity stunt. The 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Star can express her opinion by only rolling her eyes at what Big Ed has done. The family Chantel may have brought Pedro Jimeno into the spotlight, but his cringe Instagram content has destroyed his reputation without Chantel Everett, who's thriving, to back him up. Chantel and Pedro, who were part of the 90-Day Fiancé franchise before moving into their own series, have been among the most widely discussed couples to come out of the long-running show. With the family Chantel and Pedro hope to give viewers a better look into their lives together after marriage. But their relationship couldn't handle the pressure of another reality TV show, along with Pedro's sketchy feelings toward Chantel. Pedro and Chantel's relationship was difficult early on, as their time together began with a language barrier. Pedro was introduced to Chantel by a mutual friend, who enlisted Pedro as Chantel's Spanish tutor, before the pair found each other interested in pursuing a romantic relationship. Pedro, originally from the Dominican Republic, was interested in moving to the United States to continue his relationship with Chantel and to break into the real estate industry. With Pedro's intentions clear, his relationship with Chantel progressed, even as it seemed like he may not be as interested in her as she was in him. Although Pedro's time on the family Chantel did its best to portray him as a loving husband to Chantel, it's become clear that their marriage is over, that his intentions with Chantel weren't genuine. Pedro, who's just a year younger than his ex-wife, behaved far more childishly than expected when he got to the US and started searching for how he wanted to build his life. While Pedro was married to Chantel, his behavior wasn't indicating there was any happiness in the marriage, or that he was interested in his relationship with Chantel outside of the way it benefited him. As Chantel tried to work on her relationship with Pedro, noticing there were issues between herself and her husband, the former 90-Day Fiancé star wasn't as interested in making improvements. Rather than investing himself in his marriage to Chantel, Pedro was cagey, which concerned his wife. Though she was certain their love was real, it quickly became obvious to the outside perspective that Pedro wasn't interested in Chantel romantically. His decision to marry her seems like an obvious ploy to try and stay in the US and on reality TV, rather than a play to stay married to Chantel. While Pedro couldn't have known early on in his relationship with Chantel that there was the potential for reality TV fame, as things continued with the pair, they got the opportunity to appear on 90-Day Fiancé. Gaining popularity, Pedro continued in the relationship in order to stay part of the series, and as they got more popular, the pair received their own show to document their lives, including all of the drama between Chantel, Pedro, and the rest of her family. Pedro knew reality TV was a great way to get himself out there, despite lacking feelings for Chantel. Banking on reality TV fame as the first seasons of The Family Chantel aired, Pedro was able to grow his audience online while engaging in some seriously difficult behavior on screen, starting drama and using his personality to ensure there was always conflict happening on the show. Pedro was skilled at making sure that he was always part of the narrative on screen. While Pedro was using Chantel and her family to make sure that he stayed relevant, viewers were catching on to the fact that Pedro wasn't being genuine with them, Chantel, or with the rest of the Everett family. After Pedro's relationship with Chantel took a turn for the worse, it became clear that he was relying on his real estate business to keep him afloat after reality TV didn't work out. With the family Chantel ending and Pedro getting dragged for his relationship with Chantel not working out, he began to devote as much time as possible to his real estate business. Pedro's interest in real estate wasn't new to the family Chantel viewers, but seeing him working harder than ever to keep himself in the public eye has been cringe for those who have seen Pedro through. While Pedro is doing what he believes works for his business, the content he posts on his Instagram is overwhelming at times, leaving most of his remaining followers confused as to what he's trying to attempt. Recreating memes, shouting for attention, and trying to create the most viral content possible, Pedro has struggled to keep his audience interested as he's moved through his life post-Chantel. While he was able to explain his motivations on the family Chantel before the divorce, with the show over and Chantel out of his life, Pedro's redeeming qualities have diminished, along with his content quality. Although Pedro and Chantel haven't been on good terms for quite some time, the breakup has been intense to watch through an outside lens. Pedro, who was more interested in drama and keeping himself relevant on screen, has been doing poorly without Chantel. His social media content has been desperate and tiring, while the rest of his behavior has been overly private and suspiciously secretive. Pedro's behavior has had the family Chantel viewers questioning him after the difficult split. Chantel, on the other hand, has been doing well without Pedro in her life, even though the divorce hurt her thoroughly. As Chantel has moved through one of the most difficult times in her life, she's been taking the time to reflect on her relationship and do her best to take accountability for her part in its demise. Though she understands that, fundamentally, she and Pedro simply weren't good together at their cores, she's also been clear that she knows there were things that they didn't handle well as individuals or as a couple. Chantel has been doing great after her split from Pedro, making it clear that the family Chantel star knows how to pick herself back up after heartbreak. Nicole Gimeno from the family Chantel is showing off her new expensive car on social media, telling her former sister-in-law, Chantel Everett, that she now lives a luxurious life. While Pedro Gimeno was once madly in love with Chantel, his sister Nicole never passed up an opportunity to criticize her. Even when Nicole competed in the Miss Universe Dominican Republic pageant 2021, she simply wanted to win the crown to outshine Chantel. However, in the past year, Nicole has completely transformed her life. She has lost significant weight and undergone a modeling makeover, making her look unrecognizable in 2024. Recently, Nicole shared an Instagram story announcing a significant milestone, showcasing the interior of her new, spacious car. Proudly displaying her new ride, she shook her car keys to highlight her achievement. Although Nicole didn't mention Chantel in the Instagram story, she cleverly titled it "New Baby Thanks God," followed by a heart emoji to express her excitement. Nicole's recent car purchase suggests she's making big strides in her career. Although she doesn't share a lot of details about her job as a model, her social media posts indicate she's probably excelling in the field. This new milestone is just one of Nicole's many achievements. In mid-2024, the family Chantel alum revealed her complete body transformation, showing that she no longer resembled her former self. Nicole also flaunted her new hairdo and updated fashion style, giving her the appearance of a Dominican celebrity. It seems Pedro's little sister is truly living her dream life. She was young and still searching for her ideal career. However, it looks like Nicole has become self-sufficient in 2024 and prefers to handle her life independently without assistance. The message to God in Nicole's Instagram story also reflects her new outlook on life. The family Chantel alum seems to have developed a strong faith and gratitude towards God for her blessings, and she no longer takes things for granted. It seems like she wants to show off how much progress she has made in just a few years. Nicole wants others to see that she's no longer imitating her former sister-in-law and has found her own style. Unfortunately, her latest purchase is unlikely to impact Chantel, who is busy making strides in her career as a nurse injector and fashion model. The family Chantel lead has moved on from Pedro and appears to be thriving in her current life.